Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Comic Book Nerd. And in today's video, we of course have a big time update on the Avengers Doomsday trailer. We're going to talk about it, break it down. Of course, we have a description to go over of the trailer. We also have our first concept art to go over of Avengers Doomsday as well, which does hint even more significantly that that trailer is coming at San Diego Comic-Con. But first, if you are new to the channel, you already know what to do. Leave a like, subscribe, turn that bell on, as we do our best to post on this channel every single day. Really quickly, this is my first video back from wisdom teeth surgery, so bear with me here if everything is kind of off. That's why. Nothing too crazy out of the ordinary, but I just wanted to go over that with you guys, make sure you guys know that. So if anything does seem a little bit different voice wise, that is why. Still getting over that recovery. So without further ado, let us go ahead and hop into this Avengers Doomsday concept art and trailer description. So the concept art, of course, is actually really cool. It shows the 4 or 5 groups of characters that are going to be in the movie, and I believe the director of visual arts or something like that over at Marvel Studios said that this is his last Marvel Studios film that he will work on, and he had the privilege of sharing the first concept art idea for Avengers Doomsday. Let us go over it. In the top right hand corner, we see, of course, Captain America, and we see Falcon, right? Sam Wilson's Captain America, and we see Joaquin Torres' Falcon. In the bottom right, or excuse me, in the middle right, we see the Fantastic Four: Reed, Sue, The Thing, Johnny Storm, Shang-Chi, Shuri, and we see M'Baku as well. That group right there. Then at the bottom, we see the X-Men: Cyclops, Mystique. Of course, we've got Gambit in there. We've got Beast in there. We've got Magneto, Professor X as well. We got those characters with the X-Men. Then in the left side of the picture, of course, we have Yelena Belova. We have the Thunderbolts, basically Red Guardian, Sebastian Stan, of course, John Walker, Bucky Barnes. Again, there's the Thunderbolts. Then we have Paul Rudd's Ant-Man, Chris Evans, of course, Steve Rogers, and Thor himself from Chris Hemsworth. Then, of course, we get our first look, I believe, of what Kevin Feige said of Doctor Doom. However, it is not a first look at all because we have seen his mask at other kind of conventions. So, again, this just looks really cool, and for them to release it yesterday or 2 days ago at the time of this video releasing just kind of confirms more and more that this trailer is coming at SDCC, and it is coming very soon. We also did a video, I believe last week, talking about, of course, how the trailer has already been dubbed. It's been in the process of dubbing, and that Daniel RPK did say it will drop over at SDCC. Now, we have a description to go over of the Avengers Doomsday trailer. So, 1, 2, 3, spoiler warning, you have been warned. Let us go ahead and talk about it. So, the trailer begins with a shot of Doom on a throne in Latveria. Doom walks through his castle. They show a huge painting depiction, his wife and son. Thor arrives with the Fantastic Four to meet the new Avengers. There is a shot of them flying their ship into the tower. The teams get acquainted. Steve meets Thor. He summons the hammer to himself and proves that it's him because Thor does not believe him. Thor says that's impossible. Steve meets Yelena and tells her that Natasha was family to him, which means she is family too. A fight between Yelena and Mystique's transformation is shown. A shot in the Baxter building with the X-Men. A shot of Reed Richards talking to Doom. Reed is practically yelling at him, saying, "Answer me." A shot of Loki in the TVA suit in Steve's house from the first teaser. The main scene of the trailer is the battle between Thor and Doctor Doom, where Thor throws Stormbreaker at Doom and he easily stops it with a single movement of his hand. The trailer ends with a shot where Doom is controlling the Sentinels. Doom's final line, "One day you will forgive me." So that is the trailer in a nutshell right there. Automatically sounds absolute bananas. It is not like the CinemaCon trailer, right, where we see Gambit fighting Shang-Chi. There's no kind of reference of that in there. There's also no kind of Avengers just arguing with each other about the name, the Avengers with the Z, that type of things. It looks like, for the most part, these Avengers are just going to be acquainted with each other throughout the movie, and they removed that from the film, which is what we heard the Russo brothers are going to do, which is nice because, again, It just doesn't make any sense whatsoever to have them fight over a stupid thing like that in a more serious multiversal movie. So there's that. This trailer sounds absolutely awesome. Again, it's going to be amazing. The shot of Doctor Doom, the opening scene, I cannot wait to see, of Latveria on his throne. Doom's son and his family, I am very curious on what they are going to look like as well. And I'm very curious to see what happens with the Fantastic Four and the New Avengers when they meet each other as well. So again, a lot of interesting stuff. This does seem to be just a first kind of teaser trailer, maybe a 2.5 minute type trailer like the Infinity War trailer was at San Diego Comic-Con when they released that back in 2018. However, I personally cannot wait for it, and I am excited as frick for this trailer. It has been rumored that it is going to drop at the end of San Diego Comic-Con, of course, Marvel Studios Hall H panel. It looks like they're going to talk about everything, and then they're going to be like, hey, we have one more thing we're going to leave you with, the Avengers Doomsday trailer, and then they show it. So again, we will do a watch party on Saturday for this trailer. We will also break down all the latest news and updates that come out of San Diego Comic-Con's Hall H. So if you are excited, hit the sub button, leave a comment down below so you don't miss out on any of the latest videos. We are about 2 weeks away from SDCC. Also, really quickly, happy Odyssey release week for all who celebrate out there. That is going to be an absolute banger. We will have a preview of that here in the near future on the channel. So stay tuned, hit the sub button, leave a comment down below so you don't miss out on any of the latest videos. We are officially back from, of course, our surgery, and I could not be more excited for Avengers Doomsday than ever. So again, like I was saying, hit the sub button, leave a comment down below. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I will, of course, see you all in the next one. Peace.